What are the new demands of the farmers in 2024? This question has been echoing across the nation. The farmers' protest in 2024 has evolved not just in its leadership, but also in its demands. With a 12-point agenda at the forefront, farmers are ushering in a new era of agricultural protest. At the top of their list is a call for a law to guarantee a minimum support price, or MSP, for all crops. This demand is based on the recommendations of the Dr. M.S. Swaminathan Commission's report, which stipulates that crop prices should be determined in a way that benefits the farmers, the backbone of our nation. But their demands don't stop there. The farmers are also calling for a full debt waiver for both themselves and laborers. They're advocating for the implementation of the Land Acquisition Act of 2013, which requires written consent from farmers before their land can be acquired and promises compensation at 4 times the collector rate. In addition, they demand justice for the October 2021 Lakhimpur Kheri incident, where multiple protesters were killed. They're asking for stringent punishment for the perpetrators of this heinous act. The farmers' protest is also challenging India's global economic policies. They want India to withdraw from the World Trade Organization and halt all free trade agreements. They're pushing to scrap the Electricity Amendment Bill of 2020, which they believe is against their interests. Other demands include securing pensions for farmers and farm laborers, compensation for families who lost members during the Delhi protest, and stricter penalties for companies producing fake seeds, pesticides, and fertilizers. They're also demanding the provision of 200 days of employment under Maganrega per year and the establishment of a national commission for spices like chili and turmeric. Their final demand is to ensure the rights of indigenous people over water, forests, and land, recognizing the crucial role they play in maintaining our ecosystem. These demands paint a clear picture of what farmers in 2024 are fighting for. They are not just fighting for their own survival, but for a more equitable and sustainable agricultural system for all of us. So how has the government responded to these demands, you may ask? Well, the story goes like this. On the 6th of February, the non-political farmer groups KMM and SKM took the initiative to formally communicate their demands. They sent an email outlining their 12-point agenda to the Ministries of Agriculture and Commerce and Industry. 2 days later, on the 8th of February, a 10-member delegation from the farmer groups met with key government officials in Chandigarh. The attendees included Agriculture Minister Arjun Munda, Commerce and Industry Minister Piyush Goyal, and the Minister of State for Home Affairs, Nityanand Rai. The meeting was coordinated by Punjab's Chief Minister, Bhagwant Mann. But while these discussions were underway, the Haryana government was busy implementing its own measures. It began sealing its borders with Punjab on February 8th. This was no ordinary barricade. At the Shambhu barrier on National Highway 1, leading to Delhi, a massive 12-layer barricade was erected. The government's intent was clear: to prevent the farmers from marching to the capital city. Other states followed suit. Rajasthan sealed its borders with Punjab and Haryana on February 11th and imposed prohibitory orders under Section 144 of the Criminal Procedure Code in 2 districts. It was evident that the security arrangements this time were much tighter than those seen during the farmers' protests of 2020. Back in November 2020, farmers from Punjab had managed to break through the barricades. But this time, things were different. The government had learned its lesson and was prepared. Tractor trolleys, accompanied by cranes and other equipment, were deployed to remove the barricades. But here's the thing. Despite these measures, the farmers remain undeterred. Their spirit is as strong as ever, and their resolve to fight for their rights is unwavering. The barricades, the sealed borders, the prohibitory orders, none of these have managed to dampen their spirits. The Farmers' Protest 2.0 continues to rage on, stronger and more determined than ever before. In the midst of this, where do the political parties stand? The farmers' agitation of 2024 has undoubtedly drawn the attention of various political entities. The Aam Aadmi Party, or AAP, and the Congress Party, for instance, have publicly extended their support to the farmers' cause. Their backing sends a strong message of solidarity and highlights the significance of the farmers' demands. The Punjab Chief Minister, Bhagwant Mann, has also played a key role in this scenario. He coordinated the meeting between the farmers and the ministers on February 8th, demonstrating the importance of political involvement in addressing the farmers' concerns. His active participation illustrates the intertwining of politics and protest, inextricably linking the two in the quest for resolution. In contrast, the silence of the Bharatiya Janata Party, commonly known as the BJP, and the Shiromani Akali Dal is quite notable. Their lack of public comment or action raises questions about their stance on the issues being protested. It's a silence that is both loud and conspicuous, given the scale and impact of the farmers' agitation. It's important to understand that the political landscape is not merely a backdrop to the farmers' protest. Rather, it is a crucial element that shapes the course of the agitation, influences the government's response, and ultimately affects the potential outcomes of the protest. The political entities' positions, their actions or inactions, their support or silence all contribute to the dynamics of this unfolding story. Each political move or statement can sway public opinion, affect negotiations, and impact the future course of the protest. As the farmers' agitation continues to evolve, so too does the political landscape around it. The interplay between politics and protest is a complex dance, each influencing the other in ways that can be both predictable and surprising. The political landscape surrounding the farmers' agitation is a complex one, adding another layer to this unfolding story. The interconnections and interactions between politics and protest form a critical part of understanding the larger narrative of the farmers' agitation of 2024. As the government and the politicians deliberate, the farmers continue their protest. This isn't their first rodeo. They've been here before, back in 2020 and 2021. But this time they're coming in stronger, more prepared. Hundreds of tractor trolleys aren't just carrying the farmers, but also cranes and other equipment. A clear indication of their readiness to face the barricades and their determination to make it to their destination. The security arrangements have been beefed up, a stark contrast to the scenario in 2020. The barricades are stronger, the nails sharper, and the equipment heavier. But so is the spirit of the farmers. They've weathered the storm before, and they're prepared to do it again. They stand united, their resolve unwavering, undeterred by the formidable show of force. In the face of adversity, the farmers' protest continues, a testament to their resilience and determination.